All right, folks, we are back, continuing with my little ATTESA maintenance here on my R32 Skyline. So, like I said, I've already replaced the actuator. Now I'm just going to replace some of the rubber hoses here in the system. So, I'm back here. This is the right side of the trunk. This is where the actual reservoir for the hydraulic fluid for the ATTESA system is. So basically I'm going to end up replacing 4 hoses, 2 of which are pretty easy. These 2 right here, as you can see, right, they're right there, fairly easy. The other 2 are actually underneath the car by the ATTESA pump, which might be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but all in all, shouldn't be too bad. So you can see where my reservoir is pretty much drained from when I disconnected the main pressure line there for the actuator pump. So, but you see there is a little bit left in there, so I'm going to put some shop towels down so I don't get a bunch of fluid all over the trunk there. So anyway, I'll be back in just a little bit, just going to replace these 2 here, and then I'll replace the 2 underneath the car. So, all right, back in a second. All right, and that's it with the hoses replaced. You know, all in all, those were very easy. They're 2 completely different sizes, so you can't get them mixed up or anything. Pretty simple. The only thing I would say is, yeah, like I said earlier, you're going to have some residual hydraulic fluid left in the line, so make sure you put down, plenty of shop towels, so you don't get all that shit all over your trunk, and pull back your carpet a little bit, so that way you don't, get that dirty as well. But, yeah, that was pretty easy. I'm going to hop underneath the car now and take care of the other 2, so back in a second. Alright, so now I am under the car here, so just in front of the gas tank, just in front of the gas tank, just behind the rear differential, are the other end of those 2 lines I was just working on. So, same thing, they're 2 different sizes, so you kind of can't mess them up, but you can see the distal end is here, and that's actually pretty easy to get to. But the proximal end is going to be a little bit tricky to where, I don't know if I can really even show you, but one is there. The other one is actually way up there, right where it enters the heat gas pump itself. Damn it, I keep calling it a heat gas pump. It's not, it's a ATTESA pump. So yeah, I think one is going to be fairly easy. The thinner of the 2 is going to be fairly easy. The thicker one is going to be a little bit trickier. I'm going to try to get a good picture of that. I think once I remove those electrical connectors there, it should give me a pretty good view of the proximal end of that hose there. So anyway, we'll see. So same thing, it's getting a little bit late here, so I don't know if I'll do both of them tonight. Maybe I'll just do the easy one, and then I'll get to the harder one tomorrow, and then see if I can't start with the priming the system tomorrow. So all right, hang on a second. All right, so both hoses are replaced and in there, and honestly, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm trying to show you. I left my ratchet up there so you could kind of see it, but I didn't have to take those connectors off at all, actually. So the hose clamp is actually in there with the clamp facing forward and the nut or whatever facing up, and so that was actually pretty slick of Nissan to do that, because what that means is you can actually get either a spanner wrench or a regular ratchet in there to get it off. So that's exactly what I did, and that's kind of what I'm trying to show you there. You just have enough space in there to get it off. So yeah, so you don't have to take any of that garbage off. So anyway, both of those are in. There's the one, and then the other 2 are back here, there's both of them, and the one kind of, because I know this is kind of hard to see, and I do apologize, but the one kind of terminates up there, and then the other one terminates at the actual pump there. So yeah, it really wasn't too bad. I'm just going to finish tightening these up and then put some hydraulic fluid in the reservoir, and then the next video I'll do is actually priming the system. So, all right, everybody, have a good night.